I've got a present for you.
Don't have the colours completely right. Good luck, it's called. So we have Rick on the right hand side, Wheelz on the left hand side. We'd expect Rick to go a GI rush here. Strong map here for GI, similar as which Mummy was as well. Well, there is a slight difference in the Mummy is that the Soviet player could hide up onto the higher ledge earlier on, where with Spark you don't necessarily have that advantage unless you played on the bottom side. But I don't really advise the bottom side for Soviet against an Allied player personally. The bunker is out, an early radar is out, so a Deso will come. That's going to slow down Rick's GIs. Deso will come, he's going to lose all of his GIs here. Oh, he gets it, that's huge. That could be game winning. Oh, he gets another one out. Does save it this time. Going to try for the war factory, won't be enough. So a little bit of a nice early on there from Wheelz. He just defend that. Does cost him a lot though. He's built 3 Desos early on. He has 3 Rhinos in the field. He's just 3 Grizzlies on the back end of this, but the oil camp 1, 2, 3 oil's built. Only 1 oil there has been built. Double pillbox are out, so Desos are there, and what Rick will do is shortly, I would imagine the next building Rick will go here will be a radar, and then he can just get a Rocky out, get an Eagle out, get a Sniper out, any of them 3 that he wants, and Rick will just sit behind here. Okay, goes 1 more oil, I imagine we'll definitely see a radar next. Power comes out, proving me wrong. Nice pillbox again. Doesn't really want to lose this oil down here, to be honest, because you end up getting really choked up into here. But as Allied, it's not too bad. Going to try and bait that he was going to send it downfield and force him back. Builds a pillbox there as well, they can defend. A couple of snipers are out as well. And now the radar's out. Now, this is exactly what Allied wants. You see here Wheelz on running about 1,000. Rick on 3.5k. And yeah, he's got snipers out, he's got Rocky out. Let's start pumping these Eagles. No way that Wheelz can push into this. Rocky out, Eagle out to help as well. Grizzlies push in. And that is going to be nice from Rick. And Rick doesn't win the game just right now, but he eventually will. Wheelz may be able to hold with the Deso here. It's quite a scary push. In fact, the game might be overdone now. He's going to dive on the MCV, which he gets, and that leaves his opponent on 2 war factories and a radar. And he has captured a Tesla coil as well, and that's doing some work. And it is doing loads of work, in fact. The defensive power drop as well. Don't need to push that in the phone space. He has radar. If you had repaired that, can you repair it? Yeah, you can. Yeah, so if you had repaired that from the start, it would have been even better. So we're going to use the Eagles first of all here. Well, yeah, the war factory is weak, so we can take that. Next time these Eagles out, we can take a barracks. Battle lab is out. Surprised Wheelz hasn't quit, if I'm honest. But hanging on in here. Early point there for Rick. So we go again. Let's see what Rick does. Does he go for the GIs, or is he aware now that the radar's going to come? Look a little bit quicker now on the MCV deploy. So Rick on the left hand side and Wheelz on the right hand side. Allied versus Soviet again. So Wheelz in QM has only played 1 game as Allied, so he's a straight up Soviet player. Rick, traditionally an Allied player in normal Yuri's Revenge RA2, although he does play some Soviet sometimes. Was a Soviet player the last sort of 4, 5, 6 months, however long as I switched them to an Allied player. Both dogs here on the barracks as well. This is scary. Oh, he does get the Deso. The Deso goes down again. So he's spent a lot of money here, Wheelz, on them Desos, and again that radar, and neither of the Desos helped him at all. And again, it's just slight advantage here to Rick, and he can just take his time now. Has the radar out? Radar comes out a lot earlier this time than last time. And not loads of GIs there from Rick either. Not loads, and overcommit to the GIs. So oil count out, 2 oils, 3rd oil now out, 3 oils there as well, both playing with a radar. And Rocky comes out. Just forces that flak. And I imagine we'll see 1 eagle come from Rick as well. Lovely pillbox placement. Grizzlies sit behind here. Rick is a mean player. He's a very good player. So yes, he doesn't get loads of reps in on Blitz. It's not a game that he plays too much, but yeah, the basics of things he will know very well. So the eagle comes out as well, and I can just snipe a flak. Means he either needs to build 2 or 3 more flaks, or 3 or 4 more flaks, or he needs to go to the flak cannons. But yeah, just having a couple of eagles on the field will really annoy him. Rocky again harassing on this bottom side. There we go, eagle is out, ready to snipe. Does get it. Next eagle can go to work, and just slowing down the production. Slowing down the production. Just comes away now. Flak cannon has to come out, battle come out. Rick's done everything that an allied player needs to do. Early aggression. Once you've got your early aggression, got your little reward, and then go into your little turtle for a little while, and then you have your Yu-Gi-Ohs on the field, the battle lab on the field. Comes really hard then for Soviet here. This is a really hard point for Soviets. Rick can just sort of back and forward here. Mirages are coming as well. UGI's here with a pillbox, no way in whatsoever. Rhino's just TTing, taking care of them. I'd love to see Rick get another pad out, and just 1 more eagle, because 1 more eagle then allows you to snipe at oils, war factories. Makes a big difference. 4 at the minute allows you for barracks and power plants. So the barracks up here is quite nice. The power, sorry, it's quite nice. I would be looking for that power. It's nice. So it goes low power. One of the things you can do here, recall players will know this, anyone that plays recall, when your opponent is starting massing the Desos, is to go for a BF and put the snipers in there. That's really strong. Rousey, welcome my man. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. And you can also use these just to take care of the flaks. Snipers are there, plenty of them. Could get a big change reaction if he hits the oil. Doesn't. There's a lot of mirages there. A little bit weary because how many Desos there is. There are a lot of Desos, but a lot of snipers. There we go. Let's get a deploy. It does take out a lot of them snipers. Does get another deploy. The Eagles will go down. Eagles will go down to radiation as well. Rockies are now out as well, nothing to defend them, but there are a lot of mirages here on the field. So it does definitely need a really good flak track with the Desos to push in. Desos, flak track, that's the way you're going to do it. A lot of them snipers going down, but you kind of want 4 or 5 flaks, even if they're not all full. Just the problem is they only have 2 flaks there, so it was easy to know which 2 flaks to target and then just take care of them. Then they'll walk in, and they're a lot more vulnerable like that. Going to split off some rhinos on the bottom side, try and take care of the oil. Rick is broke. He is struggling, but he's got a lot of mirages. Going to be pushed back on this bottom side. One of the things I'd love to see Rick here, one of the things I'd love to see Rick do here is just pop in a gap generator right in here somewhere. Just all of this, just shut that off so we can't see it. Doesn't know what's there. These are some Rockies. Yeah, gap generating here, just the area of uncertainty makes it really hard. Blacks are coming in. Yeah, not enough. Not enough. It's so difficult. Once Allied is teched up and in this position, it's so hard. You want to be looking for a kill off, you want to be looking for IC. Let's just eliminate some rhinos, Finns out there in the army. Lots of snipers in the field. The Wheelz should build an IC for sure. Rick now has 5.5k, so Rick wants to pump eagles and get another pad on the field. That's what Rick should be looking to do here. He has 3 war factories here, Rick, as well. He's in a really, really strong strong position. It's 3 war factories versus 5, and current sphere on the field as well, which we've already seen pop off once. Yeah, switch to a kill off here is what do you want? Kill off an IC. Some mirages do go down. That's a nice deso. 2 nice desos. Not going to get any more joy though. Just up the top side of all of these. War factory goes down. And yeah, the prisms, I was going to say, some prisms now. He's got enough to win the game in terms of mirage. He just needs something now to push through with, and the prisms are going to be that. So low power again. Rick is on 11k. He can sacrifice eagles. I want to see another pad though from Rick. Go another pad, and then he can really start doing work. This oil here could chain react at least 1 war factory there. Veteran snipers. You don't see that too often, do you? Does that increase the fire rate or the range? Or both? I wonder. The prisms are now here as well. Got to get them snipers up there. Snipers are there, yeah. Chronosphere is ready. Weatherstorm is on the countdown, chat. Rick in control. Does again just eliminate. I'm not sure how that is still alive. You guys see that? I'm not sure how that is alive. Looks like Wheelz doesn't want to play the last game.